Oh my God, you made it. Thank you so much for being a part and receiving this freebie, but it is a good one. So, to every kingdom entrepreneur, every kingdom believer, hello, I am Gary Gerard. I am an author, a preacher. I am a salon owner and a school owner as well. But today, I am specifically your marketplace midwife. Yep, I'm your marketplace midwife because many of you that are watching this video right now, you are pregnant with an idea, with a vision, with a strategy. And it is my job today to make sure that you relax, take a deep breath, and have a healthy delivery and push out the very thing that God has given you. And listen, you're going to do it. This is not by happenstance that you're receiving this video in the ninth month, in the month of birthing. You've been carrying it long enough. Sis, push it. Bruh, push it. What have you been waiting on? And sometimes fear. I get it. Fear holds us back and makes us feel like that we can't achieve it, we can't do it. And who are we? Who are we to start the clothing line? Who are we to finally go and research what it takes to open up a daycare? Who are we to finally step out into our calling? Who are we to finally say, hey, I'm going to host my own class? You can do it. God has given it to you for a reason. So today's message is you can do it. I'm going to give you strategies to help you jumpstart your God-given ideas. Listen, this is the time to do it. You have the rest of this year to decide. Matter of fact, no, let's rewind that. You have till the end of this presentation to say, you know what, G, I'm starting. I'm jumping. I'm making it happen. I know it failed once before, but I'm picking it back up and I'm going to do it again. So let's get started. You can do it. Strategies to help you jumpstart your God given ideas. Number one, you're going to seek God's guidance. Many times, God gives us, a lot of times, God gives us ideas, He gives us visions, and we just sometimes just want to run with it. But when was the last time that God has given you an idea? He's giving you a strategy, and He's giving you something that He knows that you can fulfill in the earth. But you're kind of looking at it like, well, I don't know how to go about doing this. I don't know how to step out into this vision or step out into this thing. Let's look at this. Pray for wisdom and discernment as you seek to turn your ideas into a vision. We need wisdom on how to do it, how to get started. How many times have we went back to God, went back to the one who's given us the instructions and say, listen, how do I handle this? How do I get started? And I promise you, if you talk to God as if He's your business partner, He's going to give you wisdom. He's going to give you, sharpen your discernment, and He's going to give you those ideas. Matter of fact, He will put people in your place, in your path, to help you jumpstart and get the thing going. It's almost like when you order something. It's very rare that you can order something offline and it doesn't come with a set of instructions, right? Very rare. If it does, it's shocking, right? Very shocking that you may not get any instructions with it. So this is the same thing with God. God is the manufacturer. God is looking for those who will collaborate with what He has for you, right? So if God is the manufacturer and He's giving you the vision, the ideas, it could be going to school, changing a career path, whatever it may be. Go back to the one who gave you the instructions at first and say, now, God, give me the instructions on how to make this happen. Ask God to reveal His plan and purpose for your ideas and give you the clarity and direction you need to bring them to fruition or to manifestation. Listen, there is fruit tied to what God is giving you, and you can be successful. So today, you're going to seek God's guidance. You're going to ask Him for wisdom. You're going to ask Him for the people to release the people that you need in your life to help you move out into the thing and give you more discernment. You need discernment so you'll know which direction to go. You need prophetic insight. You need discernment on who to do it with, who not to do it with, right? Who to connect with. Sometimes He may lead you simply just by going to your local dollar store today, right? For some reason, all of a sudden you feel like you need to go to the store and get some more detergent or get some more tissue. But the person that's in the line with you may have the idea, may be a key to your next level. So be open today, be open this year, be open this month to be led of God to the right place to see the right people and just generally have the right conversation to lead you. So ask God for guidance and discernment and wisdom. Number two, give God a yes. Give God a yes. There are so many times, Noah. There are so many times, Nehemiah. There are so many times, Moses, right? That God would give you such an instruction that you feel like that you're not even qualified for. That you're not even, he give you an assignment that is bigger than what, that may be around bigger than your surroundings. Give God a yes. Your yes says, here I am. Use me how you please. Also, is owning your role in the kingdom and marketplace. Stop right there. How many of us have been hiding who we are, our role, our identity, our authority, who God has called us in the kingdom and in the marketplace? But listen, if you give God a yes, the strategy will come. If you give God a yes, the guidance will come. If you give God a yes, the discernment will be open unto you, right? Doors will open unto you. Everything that you need, you'll begin to attract it. Listen, when God gave Noah the instructions, everybody laughed at Noah. I'm sure everybody was saying, oh, he's out here really spending his time, building this ark, and we still don't see a drop of rain. But one day it began to rain. But here's the kicker: Noah did not go out. We've been taught Noah went out and gathered all the animals two by two. No. Once he built it, he gave God a yes. God gave him a strategy. He built it. Everything, every person, every animal that needed to be in that ark was attracted to it. God sent them. So if you give God a yes, right? If you go ahead and give God a yes, he's going to attract everything, everybody that you need to benefit from the vision that he has given you. Too many times we shrink who we are, and some don't believe God will use us to a certain magnitude, right? God would never show your eyes anything he didn't design for you to have, which means if you dreamed about it, if you sensed it, if you saw yourself doing it, God has given you a glimpse of that for a reason. He's given us all a glimpse of our future. Give God that yes. It's connected to a world-changing experience. I heard my apostle say, our pastor say this thing. If you refuse to show up, you rob the world of the reason why you exist, right? So we want to stop robbing our family, robbing our local church, robbing our business, robbing our family, robbing our communities. People supposed to benefit from the reason why we exist. Could it be that the book, the journal, the counseling session that you supposed to write and host, write and create? People are being robbed because you have not gave God a full yes. You may have given him a partial yes, but we're coming out of partial and we're coming into full submission with the vision and the things that God has given you. So today, give God a full yes. Number three, we're going to embrace wise counsel. So this may make you feel a little something today, because sometimes we feel like, well, who are they to tell me that they agree, or I don't need validation from men. Sometimes it's not about the validation, it's just about wise counsel. Let me tell you why. Seek out the advice and input of trusted mentors or trusted voices, spiritual leaders, and wise friends who can offer guidance that supports you as you work to turn your ideas into a vision. Proverbs, tongue-tied, 15:22 says, remind us that the plan fails for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they will succeed. Could it be that many of us maybe have not had a successful finish or a successful ending is because we refuse to have sound counsel, or we lack counsel? It is okay to tell your vision to somebody. We have the enemy, I think, have kind of maybe have tricked us to make us think that we can't share our ideas, we can't share our visions because somebody may take them, or somebody may do it, or you may feel like or feel intimidated because somebody may jump before you to do it, and because you've been procrastinating. I don't know. But listen, we all need to embrace wise counsel. Surely there are some trusted voices or some spiritual leaders or mentors that are around you that you can run your idea by them. Okay. So if you want to be successful, look for and embrace wise counsel, right? Two is always better than one. Two is always better than one. You can do it. So find somebody, share your ideas with, and listen, right? Listen to their ideas and see how it goes, right? God may drop a nugget in the wise counsel, right? Somebody may say, well, hey, I've tried this before, I've tried that before, it didn't work, maybe you should try this, and sometimes people around you, they know you, so they may tell you the truth and say, hey, this may not be good, but hey, oh yes, this is a great idea. So seek and embrace wise counsel. We just seen it. But with many advisors, they succeed. Let's succeed this year, the rest of this year, finding somebody to embrace for wise counsel. Nextly, trusting God's timing. I know some of us feel like, oh my gosh, when will my time come? Remember that God's timing is perfect and that He has a plan for your life and your ideas. Trust in His timing and be patient as you seek to bring your vision to fruition. I know it can be frustrating, but you're closer to fulfillment than you think. Ecclesiastes 3:1 tells us that there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Trust in God's timing. Sometimes I know we feel like we're like a hamster on the wheel and we keep going around in circles and circles and circles and circles. But God has a due date, a due time for your vision, for your ministry, for your books, for your cookies, for your housing, for whatever your God is giving you to create. Listen, there is timing. But in the meantime, in the process, we should be seeking wise counsel, asking for wisdom, asking God to send the help that we need, right? So being patient, asking God to give us more patience, right? To hold on. But in the midst of all of that, we have to know that God, it has everything under control. There is a certain time, there's a certain moment, there's a certain season that God is going to reveal who you are, and who's in your circle. And guess what? And any day now, you never know. You never know. So your day can be today, your day can be tomorrow. But in the meantime, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Don't beat yourself down. Don't feel like you failed because it didn't work the first 10 times. Listen, go back. Try it again. Trust God's timing. Ask for wisdom again. Ask for guidance. Ask for discernment. Trust God's timing. God's timing is the perfect timing. Next, jump already. Jump and step out in faith and begin to take practical steps towards turning your ideas into a vision. Trust that God will guide and provide for you as you work to bring your vision to life. James 2:17 reminds us that faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead, which means faith is not just sitting back watching the time clock and saying, well, it ain't happened yet. Well, they haven't bought anything yet. Well, nobody registered yet. No. What have you done with the faith, right? Faith is action. Faith is moving. So while you're working, while you're building, while you're getting things together, right? You saying you're going to write the book. Have you even done the introduction, right? Have you even done the first chapter? Do you even have an outline for the book? So you say you want to open up I don't know, a salon. Have you done the went and research and looked for a space? Are you licensed? Have you even went through the school? So we have to make sure that we're not asking for God for things that we have not done ourselves. We have not put our hands to work out, right? So uh, faith without works is dead. It says, so take action in faith and trust that God will bless your efforts. He's going to bless your efforts. Be the risk taker God is looking for. Your faith should make you want to jump, jump. Crisscross make you jump, jump. But your faith make you jump, jump. Listen, it's time to jump. Bruh, jump. Sis, jump. You can do it. God has put it on the inside of you for a reason, and that is because He knows that you can fulfill it. He knows that you can fulfill it, right? So let's move forward. Ask yourself these questions. What has stopped you before? Has what stopped you before presented itself again? Here's my response to it. Whatever your answer was, you're going to combat it with doing something different. You're going to combat it with prayers of faith and the word of God. As a kingdom entrepreneur or Christian entrepreneur, you're going to combat the enemy with declarations, prayers of faith, the word of God. What did the word say? Right? What did the word say about you, about the situation? What did God give you while you was in prayer and meditation? Combat the enemy with that. Here's the second question. When was the last time you believed the lies of fear and doubt? Fear and doubt has a voice, right? And it speaks to us sometimes constantly, day after day. But what if I told you that your life is the opposite of what fear is spoken? Today, rehearse what God has declared concerning you. Believe that. Counsel every lie. Counsel every spirit of doubt. But guess what? Sometimes even in your fear, in your doubt, you still have to jump. You still have to make something happen. You still have to shake yourself and do what God has called you to do. I don't care if it's shirts, socks, hats, cologne, soaps, toothpaste, earrings, bracelets. Doesn't matter what it is. Whatever the enemy has spoken against you, bring all of that down and combat it with prayers of faith and the word of God. Believe the word. The word works for you. All right? The word of God, prayers of faith is the foundation for kingdom entrepreneurs. Make this a thriving year. I'm your marketplace midwife. My job is to help you push your God-given ideas. You're pregnant with success. So I hope that today this freebie helped you and freed you up to as well. Subscribe now for more digital products and courses like these as well. Go to GaryGerard.myshopify.com. GaryGerard.myshopify.com. Make this a thriving year and you can do it. Thank you so much. Share this with another entrepreneur and I will see you on the next video.